One of two former North Dakota State Bison in Paris competing in an Olympic final today. Two-time Olympian Payton Otterdahl seeked his first medal in the men's shot put. However, Otterdahl fell just short of a medal, finishing fourth with his best throw measuring just over 22 meters. Otterdahl was in bronze medal position going into his final throw, but a fellow American, John Kovacs, jumped to second with a clutch final round heave. Speaking of Kovacs, Team USA goes 1-2 in this event for the third straight Olympics with the same two throwers. Ryan Krauser wins his third consecutive gold medal while Kovacs takes silver. But even though he didn't get a medal, it is still an excellent performance for Otterdahl, his highest finish at a global championship event.